The president-elect tapped Robert F. Kennedy Jr. to be his Secretary of the Department of Health and Human Services. Renewed reports are emerging about Kennedy's alleged role in a deadly 2019 measles outbreak in Samoa. The outbreak infected thousands and killed at least 80 people, including many children. The Washington Post today reporting, quote, RFK Jr., the health secretary nominee, widely known for his anti-vaccine views, questioned whether problems with the measles vaccine caused the Samoan outbreak rather than insufficient vaccine coverage. Kennedy's own family members have said he is spreading dangerous misinformation about vaccine doses, unquote. In the documentary Shot in the Arm, RFK Jr. tried to deny any responsibility or involvement in the tragedy.
Yeah, I'm aware there was a measles outbreak, but I didn't have anything, I had nothing to do with people not vaccinating in Samoa. I never told anybody not to vaccinate. I didn't, go there for any reason to do with that.
Let's bring in CNN medical correspondent Meg Tirrell. And Meg, that is not a fully transparent accounting of what happened, and it is not a fully honest accounting for the role that RFK Jr. and his organization, the role they played in the Samoan tragedy, is it?
Yeah, Jake, RFK Jr. actually describes his trip to Samoa himself in a post on his organization's website from 2021, looking back on this in 2019, in which he describes going to visit the Samoan prime minister before this all happened, on a visit that he described was to discuss a medical informatics system, he says, to assess safety and efficacy of every medical intervention on overall health there. So that's what he describes that. And further on in that post, he calls this a mild outbreak, and then later associates the deaths with it to coming after they started vaccinating folks with a new vaccine. But just to walk you through the sort of timeline of what really happened with this outbreak, it's a real tragedy, starting from the very beginning, when there was a mistake in 2018, when 2 infants died who were given MMR vaccine, measles, mumps, rubella, that was improperly mixed with something it shouldn't have been instead of water. That was an accident. But as that was being investigated, the country paused its vaccinations, recalled the vaccine. That lasted for 9 months into 2019. Then in June of 2019, RFK Jr. Visited Samoa. That's the visit he was talking about, where as part of that visit, he met with anti-vaccine activists. There are posts about this on social media. Then in October of 2019, Samoa declared a measles outbreak. You saw after that tragedy the year before, vaccination rates started to plummet. A visitor came from, it seems like, New Zealand. Then this started to take root in October, and this really began to spread. In November of 2019, RFK Jr. wrote a letter to the Samoan prime minister. This was reported on at the time by the Washington Post. He was encouraging that government to look into whether the outbreak was caused by inadequate vaccine coverage or alternatively by a defective vaccine. In December of that year, 2019, the World Health Organization warned that this outbreak was being fueled by misinformation from one group in particular. And by January of 2020, there had been more than 5,700 cases and 83 deaths from this measles outbreak, and the majority of those deaths were in kids under 5, Jake.
All right, Meg Tirrell, thanks so much.